But they have very strong lanes though. Their lanes are still really strong and WG is really weak in the laning phase.
So your question...
We have better vision. The observer ward's already on the hillside, but they're rolling Boulder forward. Afu with the control. Sunstride's coming in. The Burrow strike from S4 plus the deafening blast. It was stolen, but it's still the Morphling to go down with the taunt. Will it be enough? The Invoker will fall. The winner is still assigned to Kangaroo. And with the kicker and keeper of the light, they silence the SK. No easy way to run away from this one. OG, they thought they had the advantage. They thought they had the vision.
That's not a play that you expect. The two supports the TP back there early on. That's what set it up all for.
He's feeling very comfortable. You don't have Omni Slash up, but 30 seconds we back off cooldown to jump forward. They're just bringing down any kind of illusions to anything which comes near the front lines.
And they have so much sustain. Like, the Hood is also good if he just wants to cast Purifying Flames on that.
Look at the wraparound.
Without anything.
It's S4 on the back lines. Killing a courier won't be worth it. He wants the big initiation. Under the cover of Invis, there's no detection down for WG. I think by that ping, they worked out that something is a little bit awry. But the Invis rune wears off in 2, 1. S4 makes it to the tree line. The ping came out. That one actually came out from S4. But Juggernaut's on the run back out with Purifying Flames, plus the press the attack. There's 2 very low. S4's got a nice target. It's a Legion Commander trying to TP out right under the SK's nose if he even has one of those. Legion Commander, okay, with face boots, slips back through the tree line. The S4 still hot on the tail. The duel will begin. Will it actually be enough? It will be. Yep, they got a glimpse of Anna. They know he's on the sidelines. The Sunstride's coming over. They look for the kill over on the OD, but support will arrive. And it's going to get dueled up. And imprisonment from Jirax. He stole it. So cancels the duel win. Anna might be able to escape out of this one. So far, OG haven't lost anybody. In fact, they're thinking about turning this. The SK's down. No tell. Waveforms into the tree line. Starts his TP. Furo gets in. Can't find the kill, however.
Wow. WG kind of had to brute force that fight with items. They saw the Juggernaut on the top lane with the Observer Ward right outside the T2 tower, so they knew that it would be a 4v5. And there is no T2 on the Bane.
A lot worse. A lot worse for OG.
Yeah, they're hitting all their timings with their items.
And when you say that, you mean like the Aghanim Scepter? You do still have like 4 points up in Fate Bolt.
Just fighting items. Can they end the game here?
Yeah, you're doing this while S4's still pushing out your top lane. So again, S4's trying to find some level of trade. The Dire Creep Wave, they don't really have one. The Illuminate's going to get connect. Fortification as well, slowing down WG's attack, and they want to try and fight. They've got it. The melee, backdoor regeneration's kicking in. They need a little bit more damage than what they've got. Hard to finish the job when you just don't have the big deeps, but they'll still get there in the end. The melee racks will fall, but look to top lane. SK pushed him before. Anna. So initiation's a little bit harder for WG, but they say, well, if this turns into a push game, they're okay with that. Blinding Light, trying to make life a little bit more difficult. Apu jumps in. There's the duel over on the Morphling. They're holding in position, and the Morphling goes down. Buyback is available. S4 sandstorming, no big epicenter. It was the Magnetize committed. There's no straight up follow-up, but a blink, Burrow Strike, definitely blast. Juggernaut almost pushed back into that Sunstrike. The Blinding Light just keep pushing them around Anna to the front lines with the Morphling buyback. Now No-Tell us, be careful, the Omni Slash, so much of it hit him, but again, Jirax with a stolen imprisonment, S4, the epicenter, and Illumina is still minimal damage. WG are just so damn tanky, and Nana wants to keep fighting. So much stolen intelligence. Nova dropping low. The Burrow Strike's there. Finally, the OD. A self-imprisonment. Hurricane Pike is off cooldown. He'll have maneuverability, but not when No-Tell appears inside of him with the waveform. Sunstrikes. Oh, okay, that's not hitting anything, but they can at least kill up the Earth Spirit, or can they? The kick, the stun. He just moved up on top of the hill.
Costly hold from them. Morphling. As you mentioned, the Earth Spirit went in on him. I think he blinked, he Yules, and then they dueled on him. And the second time after he bought back, he wisened up and he was strength morphing as the
Anna
burst was coming out.
Was being chased. Luckily for him, he managed to get a tornado off, and this pushed them away.
They need to spend all their gold for this next push, though. I think like they can win the game. Saving for buybacks is not that important because they don't have a good way to get back into the fight. If they had recall or BOTs, I would say differently, but they need to invest, and I think the LC is kind of torn as to what to buy right now. So let's see what he buys as he approaches the secret shop.
They do have the recall up on fly with his Aghanim Scepter, drags the Morphling into a double damage rune. WG will be kind enough to oblige OG and fight.
Oh, he went for SB. Okay, that's a little bit of a different approach. Still no good way to pop the Lincolns, but it will. You know, the S4's in that top left corner too. This could be a disaster.
They definitely know, but also, look who's moving up. It's Notel coming into the lane. The Burrow Strike from S4 catches the Earth Spirit, so Magnetize can't get on. This will allow Anna to make a break for the tree line. 125 life. They push down, but he blinks away! The space is there. Earth Spirit doesn't want to give up. He's overblinked! And into the trees! He doesn't know! The TP out is again successful!
Wow.
This Invoker is one slippery little...
Maybe the OD might be a little bit better. Yeah, Juggernaut top and then just go down the mid with everyone else, or just commit mid everyone else. They do have the creep wave finally. It's zapped down.
Yeah, no creep wave anymore. Juggernaut already used his spin. S4 with a Burrow Strike. Sunstrike will connect Juggernaut. Looking a little low, but there is a little bit of a heal behind him, and Anna blinks in to try and find the initiation.
It's that important that he kills the healing ward though.
Yep. Now, Blink, Burrow Strike. It's S4 trying to find better angles. That tier 3 town still alive.
Morphling's almost up. They've wasted almost a minute, and looks like another 10 seconds will be wasted as the Ice Wall is dropped at the foot of the base, and Ajit tries to walk up there.
And with a spin, he can at least get in, but now Nana blinks forward too. S4 wants a way out with the Sandstorm Invis. He actually had a way to do it. Jirax will create a little bit more space with the Stolen Astral, and Burrow Strike. Oh, will it be Anna? S4's waiting. Now the Burrow Strike catches two. Juggernaut broken free by the False Promise. Earth Spirit also lucky enough. No, he's not. No Tail able to reach him with a last attack. No breaking free of this. Nova trapped at the tree line, surrounded on all sides of the OGs.
And just got a T3.
Kangaroo slips in behind, finds the odd man, but doesn't attack fast enough. S4 gets the Burrow Strike off. OD imprisonment from Nana creates a little bit more space. Support is there from the Juggernaut. Now, well, a quick movement out. Epicenter right on top of the OD, but S4 trapped in the tree line. Now Burrow strikes its way to freedom. Falls, will actually be enough with Legion Commander running in, taking so much damage for very little reward. The Omnislash on the Notel, shared out with all of OG. Anna 4 stops away. So many of OG low. Now the duel begins, but Morphling is the winner in this case. Now it's also Nana. Nowhere to go. Illumina will fly. A defensive imprisonment creates some space. Archid needs to do more damage. The kick is out. It's actually the one now coming in. Where's your Eclipse already triggered a double kill for Nova. A triple kill for Nova. WG, they're pushing him back out again. The Purifying Flames have brought down OG. They heavy buyback. They have to defend this WG. A lot of buybacks coming out from OG now. WG, they still know the Invoker is down, so it's a good opportunity. If they can find a kill, they'll keep the numbers advantage going their way. Blink forward, they're only finding a fake Juggernaut. Obviously they know it's fake because it's one of theirs.
And there is no buyback on the Invoker for 30 seconds.
Another fortification, Yield Scepter on Nana. Burrow Strike catching both the Juggernaut. That blind light pushes it back so far. The duel is only on illusions. The BKB was triggered for this as well. They want the melee racks down. Problem is they have to commit themselves into a rough position to get it with the spin from the Juggernaut. That's a lot more protective. Notel trying to keep the kite going with that Skadi. The spin doesn't stop the slow. False promise from Nova. More space trying to be created, but another imprisonment as Jirax again, time and time again, really messing with the Juggernaut. S4 misses the Burrow Strike. The kick from Arfu hits the mark, catching out the SK, but more blinding light. They just can't get the damage in. That's why they start with the spin. Notel, Lincoln Sphere has been triggered. The damage may be enough with the Omnislash. He bounces back down into the heroes of OG, but the damage is negligible, and now Omnislash stolen up by the Rubik. Look for that target. Lets it go. The Juggernaut cops the brunt of the attack. Defensive imprisonment buys the space. Nana's doing work for his team. The spin's still allowed. Oracle is down. Buyback is back in again for him. Over the ice wall. WG just cannot pass with the Burrow Strike in Epicenter. Another defensive imprisonment. They'll be called by the Tornado, so at least they're in close. But Morphling, well, he's already killed off the Earth Spirit. They're looking for more. Legion still insanely low. Can't hide inside the Shadow Blade. And now it's OD. The Burrow Strike. This one from S4 does not miss. OD blind light pushed him up the hill into the waiting arms of the Invoker. He'll take him inside of his cloak and be happy to absorb the power of the OD with Burrow Strike, Sun Strikes. There she is. WG losing heroes. They Stan is not falling out. They also saw the Morphling leave to go to the bottom lane. Now in comes the Legion Commander. Oh, the Tornado! It caught both Oracle as well as Kangaroo. They can't blink in. That time may be enough. Now Kangaroo jumps in. Roshan, they got the Aegis Immortal. It's in the hands of Notel, who got recalled back into this fight. Now the battle begins. Kangaroo, no vision on him at the moment, but who do they want to kill? The Blinding Light pushing up through, back inside the pit. Starts his roll, but the Cold Snap interrupts it. Locked in the pit with the Yule Scepter. He'll actually get back out again. That was his own Yules. Buying the space, buying the time, but bottom lane, the Boris Ride from S4. Archit's in trouble. He's spinning, starts the TP. The life is not enough. Buyback is still available, and thanks to the push by Kangaroo on mid, OG still need to go home. They cannot use this Aegis to attack yet.
They lost a T4 in that process.
With the Earth Spirit, always go to his Rolling Boulder up, blink back down again, but G-Rex initiates. It's the OD Imprisonment used by the Rubik onto the OD, broken free by the False Promise. The combo from OG unable to connect. WG just want to bail out. They have Afu, who's in the wrong side of the tracks. His own Yule Scepter once again. Rolling Boulder not going to happen when S4 gets the Burrow Strike off OD. Now here's Defensive Imprisonment with a Sheep Discard, trying to kite out this position a little bit more. The kick will fly down. The Legion Commander wants a target. He's looking to Ana. Ana with the duel on him. He'll go down. Buyback is available, not using it just yet. The Coddle's ticking out too. The Magnetize has done work. S4 trying to repair the damage with his Epicenter. Afu still able to roll himself away with the Legion Commander. They're so low on life. S4, he's thinking about coming back in again. The Blink and Burrow is available. Notel trying to man fight it with the double Burrow Strike with the kick. Afu has done so much work this game, and it's right that he helps Kangaroo find the triple kill. With the Aegis Immortal triggered, Morphling back to life again. Does he have enough to get out of here? The answer is no. Almost two. Other imprisonment out. Invoker by his back. There wasn't long left on the clock. He would have really preferred to wait that one out, not expend the actual buyback. Afu again jumps in, found the Invoker, the duel is on, and Ana is down! It's a dieback right now for OG's Invoker! This is now guaranteed megas. It'll have to be a miracle to hold OG here. Jirax, another imprisonment. Keep the OD out of the fight. The tier 4 towers, WG, they're so close to going one game up against OG and maybe eliminating them from Boston Major, two-time major winners. And they're on the ropes. Afu dropped down low, Notel pumping in a fair chunk of damage. At least forcing Nana to think twice about pushing in, but without the Invoker, without the Rubik control, Notel, he's still just one man, and he is gone! GG! 56 minutes it took. OG put up one hell of a fight, and WG held the lead for a long time, almost lost the lead.